Hello and welcome back. It is our second week and it is Monday. Let's get started.
Order the numbers from least to greatest. Again, we see that word least and greatest. Least means
smallest
and greatest means
largest
or big. And so we are looking to see where the biggest number is in the hundreds place. So I have a 3 here.
And a 9. No, there is no hundredth place in that number.
It's an imaginary
0.
It's a placeholder, and then we have a 3. So we know something after looking at our hundreds place.
We can already find our smallest number because in our hundreds place we have a 0 and we're going from the smallest. So we're looking at 99 would be the smallest number.
And it's going to come first. 99 because we want it first. All right, let's look at those other two. They were both a 3. So we're going to move to the tens place. There's a 7 and a 0.
And we know that 0 is smaller than 7.
So that number comes second. And 378 is our largest number. Haley's sticker collection has 479 stickers. Her best friend has 498 stickers. How many do they have all together?
I see a key word.
Me too.
Right off the bat. All together. You should underline or circle that word.
All together means we're going to add. So we're going to be adding those two numbers together. 479 plus 498.
So we're going to say 9 plus 8 is 17. Put down your 7. Carry your 1. 7 plus 1 plus 8 is 8. 17.
17.
Yeah, and carry your 1. I was talking backwards. 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9.
977. And what are we talking about?
Stickers.
Stickers. We need to label our answer.
I have a quick little note. I tell my class, a lot of the times everybody looks at those numbers and sees them different and they add them differently in their head. And the way you do it doesn't make it wrong or right. Some people would like to match the 9 and the 1 and get 10 and then add their 7 to it. I tell them to find groups of 10. Makes it much easier to add.
It sure does. And you can start at the top and go down or start at the bottom and go up.
Because we're adding.
Split them up. It does not matter. The commutative property of addition says I can switch those numbers around, but the sum will stay the same. Let's find some products today.
We have a factor times a factor equals a product.
8 times 5 is?
40.
8 times 8. 8 and 8 went to the store, bought a Nintendo
64.
1, 2, 3, 4. 12 is 3 times 4. 4 times 0 is?
0, because number times 0 is 0.
That's right. That's the 0 property of multiplication. And 8 times 1 is?
8. And that's the?
Identity. Remember this one? What does it look like? The letter I. It's the identity.
It doesn't change the name, the identity of the other number.
Oh, I like that. So let's keep going. Johnny's bedroom has an area of 90 square feet. What might the length and width be of his bedroom? It says might. So we have a couple of different choices here. Your answer may be a little different than my answer, and that's okay. The first thing we're looking at is we're going to draw a rectangle so that we can see what we're talking about. And we know that rectangles, when we're figuring area, they have a formula. Area equals length times width.
I like the way she's drawing out the picture so you can get a picture in your mind. This is a thinking question, guys. Really thinking.
And so we know this time that the area is 90 square feet. That means instead of knowing the length or the width, this time they gave us the answer, which is 90 feet squared or square feet. So 90 is the same as length times width. All we have to do is figure out what two numbers multiplied together would get me 90. And there's lots of different options here.
I've been thinking while you were working.
Okay.
I know that it ends in a 0. And I know that 9 times 10 would be 90.
So the length could be 10 and the width could be 9. 10 feet or 9 feet. You know, there's lots of answers though, Miss
Yes.
Pal, because we also could have a long and skinny bedroom, which is 30 feet by 3 feet, because 30 times 3 is 90, and
Yes.
then 15 times 6, and there's
lots
lots of other
answers.
answers. So if your answer multiplies and gets you 90, then you have a correct answer. Let's move on now to this problem about shapes. We want to know how they're similar.
Let's count the sides. Let's see if the sides, they're the same amount of sides. 1, 2,
3,
4. Yep.
1, 2,
3.
4. They both do have 4 sides. That is similar. Can you think of a name for a shape that has 4 sides?
A quadrilateral.
Yeah, they are both quadrilaterals. And in my class, we talked about ways to remember that 4 means quadrilateral. We're going to look at that.
Quad.
Yeah, quadruplets, quad cab pickup. There's all kinds of things that help us to remember that quad means 4. Comparing fractions. We could do this with pizza, or we could do this with our butterfly method. It's been a while since we've drawn a picture, so let's draw a picture today. We have a pizza, and over here we cut our pizza into 3 equal slices. Oh, that's not equal. That's better. And we get to eat 1 slice. Over here, we're going to cut our pizza into 2 slices, and we get to eat 1 slice. Which side did I get more pizza?
On the 1/2. You can see the bigger by looking at that.
There is more purple over on this side than over on this side. So this is the bigger fraction. 1/3 is, turn your paper, less than 1/2. Let's look at some time. And I'm going to skip this because it doesn't usually work for me. And I'm just going to use my number line down here so that you can see better than me trying to draw in here. Every Saturday, Jessica has dance class beginning at 11:15. So our start time is
11:15 a.m.
11:15 a.m. And her class goes for 1 hour and 30 minutes. We want to know her end time. So we're looking for the end of that time down there. We need to go for 1 hour and 30 minutes. We always start with minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we need a whole hour. What comes after 15 on the clock?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Okay, 45. I made it to 11:45. Now I'm going to start working with my hours. What comes after 11?
12.
12:45. So I ended my dance class at 12:45. Now, do we think that's AM or PM?
Well, we've crossed into over the 12, so I'm saying PM now.
No, we started at AM, but we're past 12 o'clock, so it switched to 12:45 p.m. 12:45 p.m. All right, we're going to end today on money. And think about some of those things that we've told you from the get-go. Quarters, how many quarters equal $1?
4 quarters are in $1. We have 4 quarters. There we go.
Okay. And that means I have 1 quarter left over.
25.
Plus a dime.
10, 35, 45, 55, 65.
Switch over to nickels.
And now we're going to say 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and now...
Oh, pennies.
96, 97, 98, 99, and $1.
$1. So we get to circle all those coins. And how many dollars did we end up with?
We have $1 in quarters, and then we have $1 in mixed coins. So we're going to say
is
$2.
Or we could say 200 cents. Miss Powell, we never put the dollar and the cent sign together, do we?
Nope.
We only use one sign. All right, guys, your assignment for Monday is right underneath this video, so we hope to see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.